thing about Regina is that every summer, my associate Beaks comes back to town. Look at this! You brought a tribute. Boy, are you a beak for sore eyes. Now, what do you say you and me have some real fun this summer? We robbed banks, hijacked trucks, and stole farm equipment. Yeah, I know. That one sounds boring as shit, but it's a sweet frickin' plum. We needed more guys, so we had a little sit-down with the raccoons. Nature's little burglars didn't want to help us out at first. But I got them to see things my way. Then those sloppy Capones got themselves pinched by animal control. We were gonna need some real muscle for protection. I was working something out with the bears, but that walking dildo McCool stuck his nose in again. The big doofus was moonlighting with animal control. So I decided to dim his moonlight. For good. With McCool 6 feet under and his wang a foot above that, Regina was ours for the taking. So we took it. Huh? With both hands. Wings. Whatever. Then my family started sticking their nose in. So I had to straighten them out. Glorious summer.
Wait a sec. This is your what I did last summer essay?
What? I took some creative liberties. You don't like it? Fine. Get him, Beaks.
Ow! God, Jesus! Gina! Stop!
Some people got no appreciation for fine literature.
Gina! Ow! Ow! How you doing? There's no city in Canada that loves football as much as Regina, so scratch me one. Even in minus 30 weather, we showed up for the Rough Riders. But then, tragedy struck me in the face. Right after the game, Cheech and me went to convince Premier O'Shea to stop our beloved Rough Riders from moving to Winnipeg. Looked like a lot of people had the same idea. Perhaps it was team spirit, or maybe the 8 beers I had at the game. But things got out of hand fast. We wanted to do it January 6th, but instead we did a Occupy Wall Street, because it was Sunday, and the joint was empty.
Why are we the only ones in here?
Turns out the other protest was a peaceful one against the 0.2% raise in wheat tariffs. They all ran like scared rabbits when me and Cheech busted in. Let's get the hell out of here. Even worse! Turns out the Rough Riders in the headline were a trick-riding show by at-risk youth. So me protesting them was not exactly a good look. We would have got away with it, too, but I left a big steaming pile of DNA evidence right on O'Shea's desk. McCool had to pull a lot of strings to keep us out of the media. How many? Forget about it.
How you doing? I don't know about you, but my business took a bath over the pandemic. I can't mug kids for lunch money over a Zoom call. And forget dealing weed to burn out janitors. Trudeau blew that for me. Legalize this, you nepo baby. I had to take to the streets. What was I gonna do? Stay home binge watching Squid Game and perfecting my sourdough? Like Petey? Shoot me in the head. Downside of the plague was that McCool moved in with us. Stupid cop was too chicken to shelter in place alone, like a man.
Jimmy, are you finished in the bathroom? It's time for my morning toilette.
Whoa! Does this look like social distancing to you, McCool? Step back. You trying to kill me?
And mask up, will you? I'm elderly and immuno-conflicted. Also, I don't like looking at your face.
But your mask isn't even covering your mouth, Cheech.
Quit complaining, Dudley Ding Dong. Even horses wearing one.
Can you believe it? I got a room full of loot and Pops lets a freaking detective live with us. Oh, even his farts smelled like maple syrup.
Hey! What the hell's all this stuff in Gina's room? What did I say about keeping incriminating evidence in the house, Gina?
I was sunk. McCool had me on grand larceny and attempted head blowing off. I had to think fast. I'm down here, Pop! McCool's trying to make me sit on his lap!
What?
Pops was so mad, he forgot all about the evidence in my bedroom.
No, I didn't. You're cutting me in 60-40.
Oh yeah? Maybe you should sleep on the couch tonight.
Why? What for?
Nothing, old man. Forget about it.
How you doing? As much as I hate cops, I sometimes feel bad for all the crap my family puts McCool through. Sometimes. Not every time.
Me? Never. F that guy.
One time, Cheech tried to break into a museum to steal the Gibraltar goose. He had such a hard-on for that stupid statue. I was sick of chasing him around on another one of his demented capers. I mean, it's exhausting. So, I called in the Fed.
Oh, there's a freaking surprise. You're a natural-born rat, Pops.
Instead of just coming along without a fuss, the stupid moron hoofed it.
Stupid moron is an oxymoron, you moron!
Don't you mean redundancy in terms?
Oh, look who's finally read a book! Ow. The Fed broke his ass!
In the States, that'd get a cop a promotion. But McCool got charged with assault and suspended without pay. Poor schmuck had to take another job. Coincidentally, Cookie wasn't around the house much at that time.
Ah, that thong is just like a Nathan's footlong in a dress sock.
McCool did so well at exotic dancing that he bought himself a country house, which we get to use. So things kind of worked out for everybody.
Not for McCool. Poor bastard, still on probation. Keep moving, convict.
I was 16 years old and headed to my first hit as a professional. This was a monumental occasion in every wise guy's life.
Hey, Jimmy, listen. Grab me a hoagie after you blow the guy's brains out.
I'm gonna off the guy and then order food. Are you nuts?
Kid, if you're gonna make it in the Gambini family, you gotta learn how to multitask. Multitask.
Oh, yeah? Well, you left the car in gear.
Well, you were distracting me with your stupid lunch order.
I didn't know Cookie then, and I also didn't want to have to wax such a cute witness. So I figured I'd come back later. I was about to order Cheech's hoagie when, holy balls! You should have seen it. Oh, right, you can't. Look at the poise, the dignity, the choice of wound placement. Frankly, it was inspiring. I never forgot that stabby redhead. Ow. Here's your f***ing sandwich.
You're gonna be in a lot of trouble for screwing that up. You didn't fire one single shot. Onions! Did I ask for onions?
There were no other witnesses, so I still got credit for the hit. What was I gonna tell them what really happened? It'd be me in the deep fryer next. You should have seen the egg on Cheech's face when the Don gave me a bonus for killing the guy several different ways. Also known as multitasking.
We've covered many a tale of James Danger MacDougal's past criminal exploits, but I too have had some dalliances with law-bending. I was a wayward young gambling addict determined to forge a bright future in the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. The brass felt I had a quality they'd never seen in other recruits. Lord knows what it was. I advanced quickly to squad leader, but couldn't seem to earn the respect of my squad. Great work today, fellas! 3 cheers for Squad 6! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip! I needed a way to connect with my men, to show them that I wasn't the ball-breaking hard-ass my job demanded me to be. Just for one night, I wanted to be a fun squad leader, darn it! Look, lads, it's me, stealing a hot nuts machine as a lark. Who wants hot nuts? Anyone? Hot, yummy nuts? Oh, all right then. We'll chow nuts back at the barracks. Ra-ta-ta! What had I done? I'd committed theft under $5,000 for what? To impress the chaps at the barracks with my hot nuts? A night of hot nut fun with the chaps wasn't going to earn anyone's respect, especially not my own. I had to do the right thing. If it meant I'd get kicked out of the academy, then so be it. I'd take my licks from those hot nuts.
Huh?
Hey, buddy, wanna taste my nuts? Awfully hot, aren't they? I was promoted out of the ranks and made special agent. And I owe it all to... Well, I was going to say I owe it all to bending the law, but I'll surely take a mouthful of hot nuts. Yes, you can eat my nuts too, horse. You can always eat my nuts. Montreal smoked meat! Did Cheech leave a window open again?
Worse! Al Capone's back! He wants to yank out my intestines and choke me with them. I've seen it done, by me. It was horrible.
Surely 6 months of bi-weekly testicular electrocutions in the mental hospital disabused you of your insane Al Capone obsession.
Nah. All shocking my nuts did was give me a sack so shiny Cookie could see a face in it. But I'm telling you, Capone's back like the plague. And my own pops was the outbreak monkey. It was love at first sight. Mainly because they're both low-down dirty crooks. It was kind of adorable. And I told him so, which was a huge mistake. Al took it to mean I thought he was a bad person, which in fairness, he totally is. He didn't see it that way. Capone wouldn't stop until he slaughtered me and most of my immediate family. Except maybe Regina, she can handle herself. So me and Cheech found the guy who turned Capone into a meatsicle the first time around. The man was over 100 years old.
Hey, me too. High five.
Whoa, sorry, paisan.
Ah!
So you froze your family?
With everyone safely on ice, Capone's got no way of getting to him. Pretty smart, huh?
Why didn't you simply lure Capone somewhere and freeze him?
'Cause the freezing process is very, molecules and Bunsen burner electrons and stuff. Also, that never occurred to me.
Then there's only one other solution to this problem, Jimmy.
No!
You're safe now, Jimmy. A nurse will soon be along to repeatedly shock your gonads back to sanity.
How the f*** is this for mental health?
Fear not, Canada has your back. Or in this case, your nether regions. For Canada, where mental health matters, as long as you can afford treatment.
You can't kill me, Mr. Capone. You're married to and banging my father. It practically makes me family. Also literally. But you're still gonna zap me in the meatballs, ain't you? Back in the old country, my grandpops Giuseppe was the capo of a small but up-and-coming crime family. Problem was, the local carabinieri had ears everywhere. Primo Mazza was famous on account of his crime-busting auditory organ. So whacking the guy was out of the question. It would have pissed off the Pope or something. Plus, for a killer like Grandpops, way too easy. Once he got out of the joint, Old Giuseppe did what any self-respecting gangster would do. He snapped into action and sent a telegram to an associate in the Japanese mob to teach his crew the shadow art of infiltration, which is fancy talk for sneaking real quiet. They took the ninja training like ducks to whatever it is ducks like. I don't know, bread? But it was all for nothing. No matter how quiet they were, and believe me, they were quiet. 7 fingers worth to be exact. Mazza could still hear him. But then, a funny thing happened. By funny, I mean pathetic. Turned out Primo Mazza was only such a dedicated cop because he was a virgin. He actually hated police work, but there was nothing else he was good at. With them big elephant ears, no broad ever took him seriously. So he asked Don Giuseppe for help. And cried like a little bitch while he did it. Grandpops brought back their friend to give Mazza a quick and dirty ear reduction, samurai style. It was a bloodbath. Grandpops needed a better solution, so he did what any self-respecting good fellow would do. He corrupted a cop. After that, Matza lost interest in police work altogether and wound up taking a full-time job as a janitor at a cat house. You know, a tit-for-tit kind of thing. And Grandpops got back to business.
Welcome to Education in Canada, where they have nap time well into grade school. Nap time is what I call my time to commit crime. I wanted the entire post-nap juice box supply. They've been holding out on grape flavor, so they were pretty much asking to be robbed. Clarence was my demo guy. His pops was one of them get-off-my-land types, so he knew how to make bombs out of anything. Like paste, glitter, and a little sprinkle of C4 his dad stole before they booted him out of the military. My crowd control guy, Shane, used a jar of Cheech's old farts to clear the building. How'd I collect them? You don't want to know. More beans, Cheech? Settle a bet. How far do you think this could go up in a guy? Nice to see COVID masks were at least good for something. Pulling a heist without a solid grease man is a one-way ticket to getting pinched. Our grease man was Mary. She could shimmy, wiggle, or squeeze into just about anywhere. I didn't bet on Mr. Grabbeldinger being there. He got suspended for drinking all the pandemic hand sanitizer. Thanks to the teachers' union, he was back. Listen up, Rummy. The principal stashed a bottle of fancy champagne in the fridge in case we ever ace a standardized test. Back off, and I'll give you the bubbly. You can drown the sorrows of your wasted life in style. I guess it ain't fancy, but you drunks don't care, do ya? Enjoy your sparkling fermented grape product from Saskatchewan vineyards. Yeesh. We weren't gonna fill our pockets and run like stupid amateurs. I wanted the whole enchilada of grape juice. $5 a pop. And no, I don't make change. What am I, a frickin' laundromat? Whoa, whoa! For you, it's $15 a pop. Too pricey. Then get the hell out of here. You brought this on yourself, you grape hoarding cheapskate. Ah, crap. Damn it, Ma, I'm pissed as hell. But I gotta kick it up to my capo.
In light of Gina's ongoing discipline problems at school, I think it would be beneficial for her to work off some aggression by playing a sport.
Hockey! I know I got banned, but you can pull some strings, can't ya?
Unleashing Gina in a game with sticks and blades. What could possibly go wrong?
Please, McCool. I learned my lesson last time. Honest, mister. Let me play the great Canadian game.
Don Cherry's ugly jacket. That was a mistake. Perhaps we should try soccer.
Nah, Ma's ass is fat enough without turning her into a soccer mom.
What about basketball? It was invented by a Canadian, albeit one residing in the States.
Oh, wow. That is not at all interesting. Also, I'm too short.
Field hockey? Oh, wait. The stick is basically a large wooden hook, so that's out. Rugby?
Nah, scrums look too much like hugging.
Maybe badminton?
You want to kick to the shuttlecock? Badminton's just going to increase my aggression. I need a contact sport.
Boxing?
With big padded gloves on my hands like a wimp? No. Give me MMA.
Mixed martial arts? Is there even a league for children your age?
Peanuts, beers, also taking bets. Hey, McCool. Thanks for coming. Get a load of the midget in the ring.
That's Gina!
Oh, ho, ho. The boss ain't gonna be too thrilled about this. Yo, Jimmy.
McCool, what are you doing here?
What are you two doing here? Catchy name. Are you two running illegal underground MMA fights?
Ha-ha! Look who wants a shot at the title. Welcome to the Grindhouse, McCool.
No, Gina, not my face. My beautiful face.
Now that's entertainment.